I have been building Castle Ravenloft in Valheim, up on a mountaintop. So, oh, what did I just pick up? Food preparation. Okay. There is all kinds of new things that I didn't know about. Oh, more stuff. Stake walls. So obviously I'm using the dev commands for this because, wow, this is cool. There's a lot of stuff. Barber station. Because collecting the resources to do this would be astronomical. So one of the things that I wanted to see was oh, there's a steep stairwell. Isn't there a curved stairwell now? Thought there was a curved stairwell. Oh, there's different kinds of roofing too. I have to check those out. Gates, new gates. I thought sure there was a circular stairwell. Oh, there it is. There's a wood spiral staircase. Okay, that may be what we want to use in some of these. Anyway, alright, so I've been building Castle Ravenloft for a while in Valheim now. And I had to take some liberties with some of the design, but I am actually using the old D&D module maps for this. But I did have to take a few liberties with the outer walls because I don't have enough space on the mountaintop to actually build the whole outer wall structure. But this thing sits literally on a mountaintop, so I think it's going to be fine that we don't have this outer wall structure. We're still going to have some outer wall. I'm just going to have to get creative with what we have. Let me go back to the inside, though. So this is the inner courtyard, if you will, with the two side gates, the two towers, and then the main gate here. So we'll have a main portcullis type gate structure right through here when we get this done. Then we come up to the main castle itself, the two front towers and entryways, and then it takes us into the front area. Now, obviously, we still have some roofing and some tower structures to build, but like some of these things, since I have round stairs, I may actually be able to do those in round. Same thing here, like this. I was starting to do this in with these, but I may not have to as I build this structure out. And then this goes up to the main lord's chamber up here. And then there's the chapel. Let me get back down there. I might have to remember how to build some of this. This hall takes us to the chapel, which just has this balcony overwatch, which is going to be tricky to roof. And then the back courtyard here with more towers and this platform that looks out over the cliff. And that's how I had to build the platform. What's that? Just a weird pile of rocks. Okay. I'm trying to leave as much of the landscape alone as I can. I think that's a golem. Let's see here. Yep, it was. Hey, and the storm cleared up. So now you can get kind of a good idea of what this looks like as we finish this floor here. And then I got to figure out these towers here. How am I going to build these towers? I'm also hiding in here things to hopefully keep stuff from spawning around. But I clearly need to hide some more. Like, I need a repair station inside here. Tucked in there, which we will go ahead and put that down right now. Like I said, we're using the dev tools, so I don't have to worry about the cost of materials. Now, still questionable about whether I'm going to build some of the outside wall. I still can, it's just going to be down and out here. And then I may build some, like, terraced areas, I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, we got to get back to working on this. And I thought it would be fun to stream while I worked on it and do a a little tour and maybe give you guys some highlights of what it looks like. Yeah, I'm curious with these roof. I may use those roofs as opposed to the other ones, but then we also have these walls, which are too smooth. They're too nice for this kind of castle. So all kinds of nice new stuff. Stone arches, these steep stairs. There's really a lot of cool new stuff. Yeah, this castle is supposed to be old school, so all of these fancy newer things really not going to do it for us here. We are eventually going to see how these work, because we may be putting those in the round towers as opposed to how I was building them before. We'll have to go back and see about redesigning those, starting from the main floor up, because that'll make it a lot easier to build some of these towers and structures that we kind of didn't have. Yeah, like I totally skipped some of the tower connections because I couldn't have built them in the space allotted, but I might be able to now. So that's going to be interesting, figuring out how to make that all work. What are these? Are these... Oh, like cool new... Oh, that's cool. There's a lot of new stuff. Yeah, a lot of new stuff. I like it. All right, so let's get to building here. So when you're doing these towers here, it gets tricky. Making these pieces fit. You have to get creative sometimes. How did I miss that one too? How did I miss that one too? Now, I'm not using the mod tools on every build in this, in my in this seed. I'm just using it for the big, like the Ravenloft build. And there's a couple other big projects that I'm using it for. Outbreak. I am. Stacy, welcome. I don't need a visual artist, thank you though. Yes, Outbreak, I am going off the original plans to build Le Castle Ravenloft. All except the basement, because I don't want to have to dig and you lose your height. I wouldn't be able to build it as tall without with the basement in there. So the iron and wood posts help give stability. It allows me to build it taller than the normal build restrictions. Without these, you can only build stone. It's very short structure. You would not be able to build this castle using just stone without these reinforcements. Ooh. Oh, there's one of those werewolf dudes. I haven't seen one of those yet in the game. It's kind of fitting that there's werewolf dudes up here by Castle Ravenloft, huh? I need to reset this post because it's not good. Right, capturing for the castle. I wish you could capture and tame those, but you can capture and tame wolves, which we will have inside the courtyard when I finish it. Because of course, Castle Ravenloft needs a pack of wolves running around inside the courtyard. All right, so back over here, we do need to finish. Okay, so this room, this is like a kitchen storage area, if I remember right. And it goes up. I gotta remember which floor that comes out. Ooh, that comes out on the floor we are actually working on. Yeah, it comes out on this floor. So let's build it up and connect it. Right. Alright, that finishes off that room right there. So when we build the wall here, this side of the castle, that looks really good. See, we got our overhang. That makes that look nice. Yeah, I like that. We made a good choice there with the roof. Alright, so now this is the king's throne room. And these two towers, and now we have to figure out, we actually have to work on the chapel. This room here, which like I said, pretty much closes off. It is a void after this, because it's an access to the basement, which, and it's accessed by this. So we're actually going to build this up here in a little bit so that they can connect to the outside. But we need to finish working on this area. And let's see, this is where the wall goes out. I'm gonna find my first. Yeah, I had to kind of guess what all this was gonna look like based on. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. There's supposed to be a little, like, wall here, and I'm wondering, like, not a wall, but like a safety rail, a stone rail. And I may just do it with this. Welcome, Kevin. Hey, right on. Good to see you. How's your day at work going so far? Alright, that's better. That's better. Alright, now. Everybody out of here. I don't need anything spawning nearby. Alright, so now we've got these wall areas out here that are tricky, and this thing needs to go. Alright, so this is our outer courtyard area. It's actually not even accessed from the chapel. How do you get out here? Is it accessed from the upper floors? You can't access it through the chapel. There's no doors. You must have to like go upstairs and cross. Yeah, you go upstairs and cross through and come out in these things. Okay. So let's build up the wall. Alright, so now we got to build up the cathedral walls. Yeah, welcome over on YouTube. We got a few watching over on Twitch. Thank you for being here. Alright, so we got to build up the cathedral now, I think is what we're going to do. We're going to kind of work on this back area now. Because once we roof the cathedral, we'll be done with this side. And then we can work over here on these towers. These two towers are supposed to be round. And now that we have round stairways, I can make them round. But first, we got to work on this cathedral. And I got to fix that. See, I like what I did there, but I don't like the trim. The trim is not good enough, so we're going to have to fix these windows. Oh, I see what I did there. I put Oh, that's clever. That was very smart. Did I do that over here too and just didn't realize it? I did. But I didn't do it up here. Oh, that was actually very smart of me. So what I did, and let's see if I can put them in there now without having to take that glass out. If not, I won't worry about it. Is I took these pieces and I stuck them. Well, I managed to get it in there. So it kind of gave it an actual window trim look inside the window. Very nice. Well, that was very smart of me. I'm glad I thought of that way back when I did this build originally. So yeah, I was just doing that. And then I would trim them out. Now see, I don't like what I did with the trim here. I think these are trim pieces, right? No, that's actually the window for, okay, that's actually the wall piece. And then I'm going to come back and trim. do not know if it'll work because there won't be a lot of structural support. But we're going to try it. Alright, so we go with these. And now this is going to come out here, and it's going to need pillar and some metal. I think it's going to need some metal. Metal support will make that work a lot easier. Yeah. And then I can get pillars where I need them. And where they look good rather than just... Because I think we're going to want... We're going to want to try to make it out to the floor before we put our first pillar in. I also need to put rails in eventually. Okay. Let's see if it'll let me... Probably not going to let me do what I'm about to do until I put in... See if this will hold. Will that stay? It looks like it is. Holy balls, it's going to work. Well, no, it's not. It's good. We did it. We built. Wow, we built the rotunda. It's a little bigger than in the module, but not much bigger, honestly. And if I went one by one, it would be a lot smaller. So that's about as wow. I can't believe I made that work. I honestly can't believe that worked. So then what we're going to need to do is we're going to have to figure out roofing this thing. That's going to be the main trick. So we still want to use our sort of overhang here. I'll go back and fill in the spots here in a bit. And then we take the rotunda up. And then we figure out how to roof the damn thing. I may not need that. Well, yeah, because the wall is going to come up and go through probably. I just don't know. We'll figure out the rest of that roof here in a bit when we get back around there. I'm pretty damned impressed with myself. Alright, let's go fix that. All right. Yeah, these are not going to work out the way I'd hoped. These are going to be a little trickier. That bright sun is so glaring on the snow, I cannot see what I'm doing. I know, complain about the snow, complain about the... Trying to turn this thing so I can see. Oh, how did I do that? There we go. Okay, there's a way to make these angles better. Wonder if doing it from under here would be easier. Yeah, that's a little easier. This is going to be a pain to roof, I can tell you that right now. I can tell you that right now. If I can even manage it. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to manage to roof it. Yeah. Well, we'll find out. So let's see. Let's start on the ends. I think what I'm going to do is go out as far as I can. Like this. Yeah, it's not going to be pretty, but might be able to get it. I like that one there. Actually, I didn't need to do anything there, do I? Yeah, I don't need to put a center one in. The corners are so narrow. I don't know if the wall's going to come out here all the way. I need to figure that out before I finish this off. Well, actually, so now... All right. Yeah, this is going to be an ugly roofing job, but I think it's going to work. I think I'm going to be able to build the dome. I may have to build some center pillars. That actually works really good too because it lines up with the wall and it separates these apses. Or I could build little areas over there and then the chapel. And then there's going to be a rotunda with lights. Yeah, this is going to work pretty well. All right, I think that's going to do it for me. I got to go do a music stream on YouTube and then figure out dinner. So I will catch you guys tonight with some Tarkov, I'm sure. And otherwise, thank you guys for joining me. Frankie, Kevin, Outbreak, and the lady who was offering me art. Sorry, I don't need art. I will see you guys all again soon. You have a great one. Much love. Bye.